It's been a month since I've launched a closed testing for my idle game Get a Little Gold. I've been mostly concerned about the performance of the custom server I had created for the game. Would it be able to handle the load when multiple players connect to the server? Would it work consistently? Hell, would it work at all? Today, I'm gonna show you how I managed to set up a closed testing for Get a Little Gold, how I invited players to take part in it, but most importantly, what lessons I've learned and what new things I've discovered during the testing. Hi there! For those who are new to this channel, my name is Yaroslav, I'm a solo game developer, and as you might have guessed, currently I'm working on developing my dream idle incremental game, Get a Little Gold. As the game approaches its release on mobile devices, I decided to run a closed testing for a limited number of players. There are nearly 40 slots left, so if you want to try out my game, I'll leave a link with the instruction of how to join the testing in the description. Now, let's delve into the insights and findings I've gathered after a month of testing. The good news is that after sharing details about the closed testing on YouTube and Reddit, over 60 users joined in. This is exactly what I was hoping for, as my primary objective was to stress test the server and assess its performance when multiple players connect simultaneously. One of the commenters here on YouTube asked about the hosting setup I'm using for the server. Well, for my custom server solution, I've opted for an AWS EC2 instance, starting with T2 Micro. I decided to choose this type because it's one of the smallest and cheapest EC2 instances available on AWS. For testing purposes, everything worked like a charm. The maximum amount of players connected to the server simultaneously was 12. The T2 Micro EC2 instance had no issues handling that load. But certainly, when server demand increases, I'll need to switch to a bigger and more powerful instance. Luckily, AWS infrastructure allows for this flexibility. I might even consider recording a dedicated video about different types of EC2 instances, their features and their advantages. Let me know if you'd be interested in a more technical video like that. Not so good news is that during testing players discovered a bunch of bugs, which was to be expected, of course. For example, some players reported random amulets and equipment when closing and then restarting the game. Additionally, players found multiple ways to exploit bugs to their advantage, such as clicking bonus crates multiple times to obtain multiple boosts, or cancelling researches during an explosion mode to increase their shards amount. However, most of the bugs were linked to the server in one way or another. For instance, some minor actions by a player, like force closing the app, resulted in the server crashing. Or another example, the application sometimes continued running on the client's device despite being disconnected from the server, which caused the progress not to be saved. I've addressed and fixed most of these issues, and I've even added a debug panel into the game, so tester can explicitly see how the game communicates with the server. Currently, I'm working on the login system, which will allow players to register and choose a name. This will enable them to easily switch from one device to another, keeping their save safe and secure. I still have some work to do before the system will function as expected, but hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to release it to the testers. And again, if you want to try my game now, watch this video, where I explain how to join the test program next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.